due day, and now turning my attention to spray painting those marks on top of the engine where it looks like the fire extinguisher ate into the paint. I've done the best I can. I've sanded it somewhat. I'm really not going to spend too much time. I'm going to do a touch-up, just a quick touch-up with caliper paint. The truth of the matter is I couldn't even see any of that when the bike was together, so none of it's visible to the naked eye, so why bother spending hours painting it beautifully? If I'd known that before I started painting, I would have been less careful, spent less time painting. So I've taped it up as best I can. I've still got to do this side. I don't want to get paint on anything else except the tray. So we'll see how that goes. Should be fun. Of course, the wind has suddenly come up. My kickstand has also been a bit chipped as I have been taking the bike on and off the ramp, so I've learned that lesson. I'm just going to touch it up as well. So while that's drying, I've just taped up everything. I can't really separate these two because there's lots of work in getting the cables off. So I've just taped up everything I can, and I'm now just going to give it a good clean. You can see there's a lot of caked up stuff in here. A bit nervous about these because they are set and I don't want them to change. So I'm going to take a photograph of them exactly where they are and make sure when I'm done I've got exactly the same position again, and they haven't moved. If they move, it's a big problem. If you're allowed to do this, what's the worst that can happen? It can break. Old, new. Just put that tube back on. Old, new. This one is going in the bin. found a wire that looks a bit singed from the fire over there. So I'm going to have to cut this shroud off and just inspect the wires and then cover it up again. Let's do that. Okay, so I've opened up the shroud a little bit and you can see the singeing there, but I mean, it doesn't look like the wires are actually burnt through at all. So I'm going to make a note of it, wrap it up with tape to insulate it from each other, and then if I do have any issues I will remember to come back to it. But I'm not sure why I didn't have difficulty with this the last time, to be honest. I don't think I actually finished putting this together. So this is the issue. We've got this side and we've got the other side, and that pipe between the two of them was not sitting flush up against the box on that side. So I've had to take the floor out. I've had to undo the whole of top of the box, airbox, and then push it on. So now it's correctly seated. I'm now going to put the clamp on, and then I should be able to clamp this down. I think there might be something wrong with the angle of this. I mean, it looks all right to me. It's interesting. Okay, let's keep going, making progress. It's also very, very close up against the fan. Anyway, let's see if I can tighten it now. Seems to be like the best angle for this clamp bolt. Okay, it's time to put these new bracket chromaty sort of things in. They hold up the ignition control units through those two touch points over there. So here's the one that didn't break. I'm going to take it out because it's old. Let's see if the new ones should look the same, and they do. Okay, so here we go. Okay, looks like they just screw in finger tight. Come on, thread. Come on. Oh, you're not threading in. There you are. That should then just slide straight in to the hole, does it? Yeah. Almost. Yes, there we go. Ah, and those line up perfectly at the bottom, so let me get them in. Oh, rainy. I have been having a bit of fun. So I got everything kind of back on the bike in the way just prior to putting on the fuel tank. And before I'm starting to play with the wiring, I realized the last time that it would have been very helpful to have proper throttle and a proper choke, and maybe even a brake, because there's no brakes. So I decided to have a bit of fun, and I put all of the handlebars together. Check this out. Got my mirrors. These are polished aluminium. They are heated handlebars. Here is the throttle cable that I've just jerry-rigged to see that it works on with the heated handle grips. This is obviously power start. My brakes. There is my oil reservoir. Obviously the dash has always been there. Clutch, which I'll still have to put together. I have got a choke. There's the choke lever, which I've managed to figure out how to install. Next to it is the sort of left handlebar instrument cluster. So it's got lights, it's got brights, it's got horn, left and right, and the only thing that's missing is hazards. Who knows? I'll have to figure out what this does. Anyway, how cool does this look though? I'm going to jump on the bike so you can see what it looks like. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, actually got the seat on as well. Check that out. How cool is that? So the one last thing that I want to put on just quickly is the front headlight. Then we'll have the full picture.